kitchen cabinet guy just left, so he's gonna be installing the kitchen cabinets on Monday. I wanted them to be installed today, but my guy is lagging and I'd rather just say, you know what, it's fine, good, and let him go. One thing that I learned today is that these IKEA kitchen cabinets, because this goes all the way to the top, when he installs the countertops, he needs to add 3/4 of an inch higher so that these can actually pull out correctly. He's gonna be doing all that when he installs the cabinets on Monday. He's starting first thing Monday morning. He's gonna put the cabinets in. I'm gonna be here with him putting them in. He's gonna get the countertops measured and put in, so that he said should take a couple days. I am gonna be going to the 10X Growth Conference this upcoming week. I'm very nervous, also very excited for this conference. I decided I'm just gonna have my guy finish up the trim today, let him know like I'm good from now on. I think he still has like 2 steps to do, but I don't know, man, I'm not feeling super convinced with his work. Let me just give you an example of the attention to detail I'm talking about. My dude went out and bought this with this white knob that's a dummy knob. There's no toggle in that one over there. But that 3rd toggle was meant for the light that goes up here. All right, that same cable that is dangling from up there, that same cable, he said, there's no light coming to it. Today it's not live. So he's like, I think we need to take that cable out. And I'm like, but my guys put that cable in for that light specifically so that it would go into the wall and be able to turn on and off from down here, which means we need to install a toggle here, right? This is the cable sticking out, same cable that's up there. We painted the beams up there, which I was super happy about, right? I'm so happy that they're painted. It's finally coming together. But today, I was standing up there and realized that he used the wrong paint. This is a flat finish. Up there is now a satin finish. So he used the exterior paint for my beams. And now that means I have to finish painting the beams with a satin finish because you can't use flat paint on top of satin paint. And I hate to be the one that points out imperfections, but these are not little imperfections. These are big imperfections, at least for me. This example required very little effort, just a little patching and a little paint, and it would have looked great. These stairs, however, were left with holes on every single step. Plus, look at this finish. It looks horrible. At this point, he was supposed to have finished the trim, and there were sections like this with no trim. I'm at Home Depot today returning some unused plugs. The benefit that I learned today is that keep everything in your Pro account. Even if you don't pay with your credit card, if you keep it on your Home Depot Pro account, they're able to find the item, allow you to return it, and return money to any credit card that you used. So keep that in mind. Next, we're setting up the Ring doorbell. It has a Wi-Fi connection. This bridge has been successfully set up, blah, blah, blah. No idea if I did this right. YouTube was not that helpful, surprisingly. Here's my lock. I'm gonna see. So it's unlocked. Ooh, look at that. What? What's wrong with it? All right, other major update. Look at this. These are not my countertops, clearly. I need to lower the heat. He accidentally put the one with the 2 drawers on this side instead of the trash can, and the trash can is on this side. But the cool thing is, because he put this plywood, I now kind of have countertops, so yeah, my kitchen feels more complete other than not having a sink installed yet. Literally a week from now to finish installing the countertops, the doors, and then also install the microwave that's gonna go up here above the stove. I'm looking at this door and I also see that it looks like they kind of cut it crooked, but Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me imagining things, but I'm sure it's not just me. There is a big ass hole at the bottom, so I'm gonna need to replace that bottom piece with something else that actually creates. I can't even express to you guys how frustrating it was to see this end result, because he was charging me a lot to do shitty work. He left me with a bunch of messed up drywall, and mind you, this drywall was brand new, and he didn't even nail or glue in some of these pieces, and the caulking wasn't even cleaned up. Here I am at the beach in Miami trying to enjoy myself before starting the conference, and my handyman is blowing me up asking for the final payment of the crappy work that he did. I decided to draft him an email and send him all of the evidence, and here's how that went. Number 1, you did not level the floors under the vinyl flooring before installing them. There were 3 contractors that told me that the floor needed to be leveled before installing the vinyl floor on top. There are sections upstairs and one section below where I can feel the floor sink. The one downstairs is because you did not fill in the gap where a tile was missing. This is at the entrance of the downstairs bathroom. Upstairs, there's a section before going down the stairs to the left of the bed, and 2 to 3 sections in the loft. Number 2, the trim. There is missing trim on sections of the room upstairs. There are 2 sections downstairs where the trim is not attached. Number 3, the outlets are still in the wrong place. I had left notes on every single outlet and switch indicating exactly where they were to be placed. There is no reason why a USB outlet should be used in a bathroom. There are 5 incorrect outlets. Number 4, you installed the toilet upstairs, and that toilet had no problems until after you installed it. The pump does not work anymore, and the water is constantly flowing. I'm gonna need to buy another one to correct your mistake, which cost me an additional $200. Number 5, it is clear that the front door was cut at an angle and not straight. The person who painted it did not clean the door well or used a brush with dried paint. Number 6, the steps look very bad. The drywall was damaged and was not repaired. The correction of the risers looks done without detail or Mickey Mouse. When Latinos say Mickey Mouse, it means that it was like you literally made up the solution. I also know that I ordered enough carpet treads, and if we needed more, it was because you didn't cut them properly. Before leaving, he told me that I was missing 2 carpet treads. I know that I ordered enough. So it wasn't that I was missing 2, it was that he cut 2 of them wrong. I'm sorry, but it is not fair for me to pay you for a good job when there are still so many corrections to be made. I think part of the thing that pissed me off is that he probably thought that I, as a woman, would not know how good finished work was supposed to look. And probably also that I would not push back and that I would not fight for him to finish things correctly. So at the end, he agreed to give me a discount. I don't remember how big the discount was. I think it was like $1,500, but still, I don't think that was enough. I ended up paying a lot more than $1,500 to have the work that he did corrected. It didn't feel good for me to withhold payment. It really didn't feel good. It made me uncomfortable. But I don't know what else I should have done. What would you guys have done in this situation? Now, the hard part is we do have these Facebook groups for handymen and other people looking for work in Big Bear. And he's part of these groups. And sometimes I see him telling people, I'm like, I can help. And that's a wrap. Let me know what you would do in this situation. Any guidance is greatly appreciated. I'll catch you all on the next episode. Bye.